Howdy, 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 y'all. Welcome back or welcome to Fort Destiny back in Fallout New Vegas doing some quest for the king because I liked him a lot. He's through that door right there. And we are checking on, I guess, some people that got beat up at the old Mormon fort. I struggled with reading that. So, are you in here? Roy. Hello,
What
Roy.
is it? Can't you see I want to be left alone with my friend here?
Well, the king asked me to look into your attack.
Oh, that's different then. How can I help? I'll do anything to get the bastards that did this.
What can you tell me about the attack?
Well, it happened at night, around 11. We'd recently made some caps off a bit of scrap we found and wanted to invest it wisely. As we were leaving the Wrangler, we must have taken a wrong turn and ended up in the squatter side of town. From out of nowhere, these big guys show up and start barking questions at us, wanted to know if we were locals. The kid there's about as proud as a local around here gets, and started yelling back at him. Then all hell broke loose. Kid got the worst of it, sad to say.
Do you remember anything about the people who attacked you?
They were big guys, young too. No old geezers like me. Hell, none of them looked even half my age. I was mostly face down in the dirt, begging for my life when it happened, so I only got a quick look at them.
Okay, thank you.
I hope you find the bastards that did this. If you want, try asking my friend Wayne over there about him. He saw more than I did.
I will, Roy. Feel better.
Wayne, it's okay. The king sent him.
That true? Did the king really send you?
He did. Hey, look, he did. Anything you could tell me about what happened would help.
I don't really know what else I can add. They were a bunch of guys, better dressed than most Freesiders, I guess. That help?
Every bit helps. You're not hiding from me, are you?
What? No. I thought you were supposed to be here to help, and here you are making accusations.
No, I'm not.
Hey, wait. I just remembered something. I might have heard one
Oh,
of the
my
guys
fame
that
got
attacked us
reduced.
call another by name. We had just about had it when one of them said, "Hey, Lou, we gotta go." At least I think he said Lou. It might have been something else. Now that I think of it, he said Lou something. Something with a T. Tennant. That's what he called him. Lieutenant.
He probably said Lieutenant, Wayne. The boy means well, but he's dumb as a mutant sometimes.
Oh, that's mean. You should get your fame reduced. Ferris, can I talk to you? You sleeping? Okay.
Hope what I remembered helps.
Okay, so what do we do now? Go back to the king? Return to the king with your findings. I kind of want to, like,
Hey.
see if there's, hey, anybody we can talk to in here. Beatrix. Hello, Beatrix.
Howdy.
Who are you?
I've been around a while. Currently working for the followers as a gun for hire. But it's getting rather dull. Aside from protecting them from the occasional thug looking to intercept supply shipments, there isn't much to do around here. The one researcher I liked who I could chat up about liquor got transferred. And the rest of the docs are pretty uptight about my kind of fun.
What are you doing with the followers?
I joined up looking for a decent paying job. Granted, the pay's all right, but they won't let me kick back and slog a brew at the end of the day.
Aw.
They're worried the filthy drunkies in detox seeing me drink will cause an immediate relapse. I say their rehab effort here is just a revolving door.
I mean, there's not a whole lot to do. I would assume. I bet you've seen a lot over the years.
I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore.
That's a bit cryptic.
Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while?
I love her. Let's talk about something else.
What do you have in mind?
Got any advice to share?
Good? Bad? The guy with the gun makes the rules.
I mean, you're not wrong. Anything else?
Good?
Oh, no? Okay. I have some questions.
And I may have answers.
Tell me about Freeside.
What starts in misery tends to stay there. Freeside wasn't Freeside until 6 or 7 years ago. That's when Mr. House's robots rolled out of the Lucky 38 and started pushing everyone who wouldn't join him off the strip. Lots of folks died. Some scattered to the winds. The rest wound up in Freeside and seemed never to lose the habit of living like refugees.
What about the Kings?
What about them? Pretty much the sort of gang you'd find anywhere else, just with better clothes.
Ah.
The king himself, though, he's got that something special you can't put a finger on. Too bad he likes girls with skin.
Oh. What do you think of the NCR?
I reckon they care about getting water and electricity from the dam, and that's where it ends. The locals here are just an inconvenience to them, something to step over or stomp down. They're here for the resources, plain and simple.
I like Beatrix. What about Who is Mr. House? I don't even know.
Before or after the human race shot itself in the foot? I've been around long enough to have both opinions, see. Before the war, Mr. House was a famous captain of industry. Robotics, to be specific. Seemed charming in interviews, until he became a recluse. Since the war, though, didn't make a peep for near 200 years. But when he came back strong and killed a lot of people.
Oh. What about the followers of the apocalypse?
I don't know how they do it. They're like saints, those followers. If they didn't charge for their services, I'd think they was crazy. But nah, they're just naive. Warms their heart.
What do you know about the Van Graffs? I don't even know who that is.
Couple of rad scorpions, those two. Gloria is the stable one, but she'd slit your throat if there's a profit in it. Or rather, she'd tell her brother to do it for her. John Baptiste is one of the sicker humans I've had the displeasure of observing.
Let's talk about something else.
What did you want to know?
That's it for now. Later's Beatrix. Anybody in here got a questicle for us or something?
Morning.
Good morning,
That's
Doc.
a 1st Recon Beret. They're the best marksmen in the NCR military.
They are.
I have no idea how most of these people would survive without us.
Okay, I can't even talk to you. Can I? Oh, you guys are... You're being a little pushy. A doctor. Oh, Julie. Hello,
Are you
Julie.
here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the rest in the middle of the courtyard.
You need medical supplies?
Rates of injury and illness in Freeside are very high. Supplies don't last long.
What do you need?
Med-X, Radaway, and Fixer are Freeside essentials. I can't pay you for any supplies you bring in, but I could discount the charge for our services.
Ooh, we use doctors a lot. Seems like you need a steady supply, not whatever I can grab for you.
So far, the Crimson Caravan won't cut us a deal. If you can convince them or some other merchant to work with us, I'll discount supplies to you.
Ooh, what merchants might be willing to make a deal?
You might ask around at Mick and Ralph's, or go see the Garretts, though I suspect they're too busy poisoning Freeside to help it out.
You got yourself a deal.
Just come see me when you've got some supplies to turn in.
Let's talk about something
What
else.
do you want to talk about?
Things seem pretty rough here in
More
Freeside.
than rough. It's a damn mess. Freeside townies are constantly picking fights with NCR civilians. Thugs and thieves are always looking for a victim, and the local families are just sitting back making caps on the mess. Freeside is in dire need, but no one has been man enough to step up. The followers can only do so much to stem the tide.
Well, we are woman enough to step up. What can I do to help?
There is always something needing done. A few souls here in Freeside could be great assets to the community if they'd kick their addictions. We need a regular supply of medicine organized, but the Crimson Caravan wants too many caps for what we need. Lastly, tensions between the townies and NCR tourists have been going downhill fast lately. A lot of innocent people will get hurt if things blow up.
Said something about helping addicts?
Yes, old Bill Ronte and Jacob Hoff. They're not going to kick their habits on their own.
Tell me about Bill.
Old Bill Ronte is an exceptionally skilled machinist. He could fix the problems we've been having with Freeside's water pump, if he sobered up.
Tell me about Jacob.
The Garretts hooked Jacob on chems when he was working for them. Ironic, since he used to homebrew detox chems. He's a natural chemist.
Where should I start looking?
In Freeside, the drunks and drug addicts flock in and around the Atomic Wrangler. I'd start there.
I'll see what I can do to help them.
Sobering them up and putting them back to work would go a long way toward helping Freeside.
Let's talk about something
What
else.
do you want to talk about?
If I wanted to calm things down in Freeside, where would I start? Any medical service? I have some medical supplies to drop off. Do you sell medical supplies?
We're pretty short-handed as it is, but I suppose I could spare a few items.
I don't really want to take your stuff. You don't have that much. Yeah, I don't want to take what you have. Let's talk about Freeside.
What did you want to know?
What's all the fuss with the water pump?
Bill Ronte installed that pump a few years ago, back when he was sober. It was a major improvement for the community. But lately, the Kings have started charging locals to use it, and NCR squatters twice as much. That'll come to no good.
Well, we already know who the Kings are, but let's have her tell us.
They've been Freeside's gang for the past 5 years or so, ever since Mr. House and his 3 families pushed everyone else out of Vegas. They've done a lot of good for the community, but that seems to be changing. The flood of NCR squatters has been an affront to them. I guess that explains the situation with the water pump. Usually, the King wouldn't let his crew bully folks around like that.
What do you know about Mick and Ralph?
I know they sell a lot of guns, as if that's what Freeside needs. I hear Mick handles the guns. No idea what Ralph does.
We might have to go over there. Tell him about the Van Graffs.
Oh, them. They sell energy
Ooh.
weapons, which are very popular with better-heeled prospectors looking to explore the wastes. Stay clear of them.
Oh.
Brother and sister are both psychopaths, though at least Gloria is rational. Jean-Baptiste likes killing.
Okay, what's the Atomic Wrangler?
A den of iniquity. The Garretts do more than their share to keep the locals drunk or high enough to stay lazy. Their thugs, on the other hand, they keep wired on chems to stay dangerous. What is it with Freeside and brother-sister psychopath teams?
Is there more than one? Let's talk about something else.
What did you want to know?
I guess I have some supplies to drop off.
Great. What do you have?
Fixer.
How much do you have to donate?
You can have 3.
Thanks. Anything else?
Hey, you want some medics?
How much do you have to donate?
You can have 3.
Thanks. Anything else?
And right away,
How much do you have to donate?
3 of those.
Thanks. Anything else?
What else do you need? That's all for now.
Thanks for the donation. Every bit goes toward helping Freeside.
You are welcome. If I wanted to calm things down in Freeside, where would I start?
The big man around here is the king. Not much happens in Freeside that he doesn't know about. He has the most influence locally, and some of his crew haven't helped the situation by harassing NCR citizens and charging double for water. Some NCR soldiers have been bringing in supplies, but none of it is going to Freeside locals. I've tried to speak to both sides to no avail.
What is this place?
The Old Mormon Fort serves as the regional hub for the followers of the Apocalypse. I am the administrator for this region.
What do you do here?
The followers of the Apocalypse aren't just interested in research. We care for our fellow man and do everything we can to help humanity.
I like them.
Here in Freeside, we provide food and medical services for those in need. We also have organized reconstruction efforts. With the help of Bill Ronte, we were able to install a water pump just west of here, but the Kings quickly took control of the pump.
And who are the followers?
We arose from the boneyards of Adetum years ago. Since then, we have made it our mission to rebuild the wasteland and re-educate its inhabitants. We hope to forge a brave new world free of war and poverty by sharing knowledge and resources. Our primary goal is the free exchange of ideas.
I like it.
What?
And okay, that's it. It was nice meeting you, Julie. Oh, we're accepted. Folks will come to accept you for your helpful nature. Yay! Can I talk to you? No? Gambler. Guard. Okay, nobody in there we could talk to. Just want to make sure we don't miss, like, the most epic quest ever by just not talking to somebody. Hello.
What's up?
Arcade.
Hi. If you're looking for medical help, try the other doctors. I'm just a researcher. Not even a particularly good one.
Aw, don't sell yourself short. What kind of research?
Oh, you know, finding alternative treatments for common illnesses and injuries, stim packs out of barrel cacti, and other fantastic improbabilities. As far as fruitless wastes of time go, it's quite noble in its aims.
What's the goal?
For the past 100 years or so, the followers have managed to get by using salvaged medical supplies from the old world. But the side effect of medical success is that more people live longer. Funny how that works. Eventually, we'll run out of hospitals to loot. We need new ways to produce those supplies, or maybe old ways if this research goes anywhere.
You don't sound too enthusiastic.
I'm enthusiastic about helping people, but nihil novi sub sole.
Isn't that the language that Caesar's legion speaks? Nihi what?
Oh, sorry. There's nothing new under the sun. If agave and mesquite were that miraculous, the locals would have figured it out a few thousand years ago.
I mean, you're right. Where'd you learn that?
Not from the Legion, if that's what you're getting at. Books, sheet music, gladiator movie holotapes, bits and pieces here and there. The followers have extensive libraries, but we all draw water from the same old well. Even Caesar.
Do you know much about Caesar?
Ah, I don't know anything that the others couldn't tell you. Caesar was one of the followers. Before my time, of course. He wanted to rebuild the new world in the image of the old. A sad story of good intentions gone bad. In that regard, he's hardly unique. If you set aside his leadership capabilities, extensive knowledge, and ruthless cunning, he's just another jerk who steps on people to get his way.
I mean, yeah, let's talk about something else.
Certainly.
Why do you research instead of providing medical assistance?
Not all followers are people persons. Besides, someone needs to do research. I have no problem with Julie sticking me back here. Out of sight, out of mind. There are worse things one can be, though I do admit it is a bit boring. Though it has a noble goal, I don't think this research will yield much fruit. No pun intended.
Why don't you come with me?
No offense intended, but why should I go anywhere with you?
'Cause we're fun. Things are bad around here. I'd like to make a difference. I'd like you to help me. Yeah.
That seems appropriately resolute and yet vague. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and go with you,
Ooh.
but let me be clear about something. If you plan to help Caesar's Legion, this is going to be a brief relationship. I may not have all the answers for how to fix Freeside's problems, but Caesar taking control isn't part of the solution. Fair?
I don't like Caesar. Fair enough.
You have quite the menagerie at your disposal. If you can get the posse down to small gang size, I'll happily go with you.
And this is where the problem comes in. I can't get another companion because we have Boone and Eddie. And I don't know. I guess we had to go try and. I was told the Lucky 38 is where if you live there, you can send them there to chill. I don't know. Can they go to our home though? Like we live in Novak. I really don't want to move again. Oh, that would be a pain in the butt. But let's go see if we can. Hey, find the Lucky 38. Maybe. I'm gonna assume it's in the. Where was that strip? Forget which way it was. Let's go back to the Tops Casino. It's probably that way. Let's see if we can get this quest going. We still gotta do that. I think I have to report back to the king, but I kind of want to
We've got stuff we're not even
get a
allowed
new
to sell,
companion.
people.
So I think we have to move into the Lucky 38. Oh, well, we're going to be walking by the king's anyway. Might as well run in and report back to him what we found out. King, are you in here? I have more news for you. Hey, Rex.
Have you found anything out? Or were you just here to chat?
Why are you being rude? The local men were attacked by soldiers. One of the men was identified by rank.
Bunch of soldier boys, huh? They usually don't come around these parts since their big base is on the other side of the strip. If they're coming over here now, it's gotta be for a reason. I didn't want to believe the rumors that they're looking to take over Vegas, but now, if something big is going down, I'm sure rumors of it will have spread. Ask around, particularly in the squatter areas where the NCR folk hang. You might also mosey on over to the Mormon fort and chat Julie Farkas up.
I just did
The
that.
followers tend to be in the know about these things. Just don't ask her what to do about it. She'll probably ask you to hug someone or something.
I'm sorry, that was funny. Okay, we'll do that in a minute because we just talked to her.
Hi.
Hi. Right now, I kind of want to go to this top thing and confront Benny and see if we can figure out where the Lucky 38 is so that we can move there. It's going to take me forever to move in between episodes, but it's okay. I don't think you can fast travel when you're encumbered, so I'm going to have to, like, load everybody up and go back and forth for a little bit. But, I mean, we could always live there, too, can't we? Like, do we have to clear that area out?
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend.
Old Ben.
Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first.
Why wouldn't I want to go past the greeter?
Those bots are programmed to vaporize anyone who enters the fenced-in area without authorization from the greeter.
Thank you for the free advice. Who are you?
The name's Old Ben. I've been living in Freeside since the day I was born.
What's your story?
I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier, escort, gun for hire. Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town when needed.
How did you help by being an escort? I used to be a courier before I got shot in the head.
Exactly one of the reasons I got out of that job. Too many shifty characters looking to have someone else move their hot items.
How long did you do butcher?
My father ran a butcher shop here in town, but business went downhill when another vendor started selling this strange meat at half our prices.
Ew, that sounds odd.
You're telling me. Not long after my father's shop went under, and he passed away from the loss. People around town started experiencing shakes. No
Uh-oh.
one gets shakes like that unless they're eating human flesh. But no one would
Oh.
believe me. The sick bastard gradually went insane and passed away. Wasn't long before
Oh.
someone moved into the guy's place and found half-buried human remains in the crawl space. I didn't bother saying told you so.
My stomach just turned a little bit. Crier, what was that job?
After a while, I made enough money to get a passport into Vegas. Back then, you could get approved for entry for a fraction of what it costs now. Well, I got a job working as a crier outside of the Tops, advertising for the local talent performing at the casino. That didn't last long.
What happened?
Well, being a suave young guy, I chatted up the ladies from time to time, and one of the manager's girls started to take a liking to me. I never touched a woman, but the jealous prick decided it was my time to go. He framed me by saying I'd stolen from the casino.
That's not
Sure
cool.
enough, a few grand was missing from the casino vault. I have to assume the bastard stole the funds and figured I was a convenient fall guy.
That's wrong place, wrong time, if you ask me.
Yeah, shit indeed happens. I was stripped of my casino apartment and all of my belongings and booted back into Freeside.
That's
From
crap.
there, I didn't have a lot of career options, as my rep was destroyed. So the escort job sort of fell into my lap. No pun intended.
Like armed guard?
Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but I was packing a whole different kind of heat. No, escort just sounds better than man whore.
It really does. So you got paid for sex?
Yep. I was damn good at my job, too. But after a while, I just felt like a piece of meat and had to quit.
I mean, fair enough. Oh, man. Gun for hire?
When I quit the escort job, I had enough money to buy a pistol belt and some other gear. Bodyguards make a good, honest living, and I had the wits and physical build to handle most thugs. After saving a few tourists from trouble, I got a reputation for being a stand-up guy again, and after a decade, managed to save up enough to retire.
Nice. Let's talk about
All
something
right.
else. That'd be
Bye.
it. Bye-bye. That was weird. Bye-bye. Later, Gator. Oh, this is not the right way.
Watch out! Submit to a credit check.
Oh
or
my
present
gosh.
your passport before proceeding to the gate.
Oh,
Trespassers will be shot.
how do I get a password? I'll submit to the credit check. 2,000 caps required. Robot, let me pass. Credit check, what's that for?
Admission to the strip requires an official passport or proof that you are carrying the required minimum balance.
Okay.
These policies prevent less reputable persons from entering and ensure a good time will be had by all who enter the strip.
I'll submit to the credit check.
Thank you, madam. You may proceed. Unauthorized entry
Watch out.
detected.
Did you just shoot that? They really did just shoot that person.
Unauthorized entry detected.
Oh, you didn't even have any money, just a little outfit. Wow, this is crazy. I mean, we had the caps. 2,000 caps, though. Oh, it's a whole different. Wow, it's all colorful and.
Howdy, partner. You come for a
Victor,
piece, haven't
no,
ya?
you're not Victor.
Welcome to New Vegas.
You are Victor. What are you doing here?
Consider me your personal welcome wagon. Now hear this. The head honcho of New Vegas, Mr. House, is itching to make your acquaintance.
Okay.
Just head for the Lucky 38. It's the big old tower shaped like a roulette spinner.
All right, I'll go there straight off. Why is the robot passing on this his invitation? Tell Mr. House I might stop by. We'll see. No thanks, I can handle it. Yeah, we'll just go right over there.
Yeehaw, partner. That's the spirit. He'll be waiting for you.
Because I need to live at
I'd
the
say
Lucky
keep
38
moving.
so we can switch our companions out. Oh, man.
Gonna have words with your commanding officer after this.
Why do they call it a monorail? It's a train. A train.
I have a mind to throw you
Oh,
all in a
don't look that
cell
way.
and let you sweat it off.
Oh, Lucky 38 right there. Going to the Lucky 38. Victor!
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you again. Boss is waiting for you upstairs, so get a move on.
Still kind of creepy that you're always where I am. Thank you, Victor.
I see you brought some friends. Sorry, partner, but they're gonna have to stay outside.
Aw. I'll head up by myself.
Come back soon now.
Oh, this is exciting. Oh, it's so pretty here. Oh, Gamora. I don't think I can take y'all in there. That looks like not a place I could take y'all. Victor, how do I get in? Oh, I just didn't go far enough. My bad. My bad. Oh, wow. Wow. I've never actually been to a casino. We only live like 3 hours for one, too. I really want to go. One day. One day. Look,
Where
Victor.
to, partner?
How'd you get in here so quick? Penthouse, please.
Penthouse floor.
Hello, Jane.
Well, hello, Sugar. Mr. House is waiting for you in his office.
Who are you?
I'm Jane, one of Mr. House's girls. We keep him entertained. We don't get many guests lately. Perhaps we can entertain you as well.
What can you tell me about New Vegas?
Oh, there's lots of things to tell, I'm sure. There's the 3 families, the casinos, the other attractions. What would you like to know?
3 families.
They're just new money, Sugar. They might pretend they're sophisticated, but between you and me, they're not far off from tribals. Emeritus especially are just awful brutes. The chairman and the White Glove Society at least pretend to have some culture.
What about the casinos?
Well, of course, there used to be a lot more of them. But these days, there are 3 open to the public. The Tops, the Ultra Lukes, and Gamora. And the Lucky 38, of course. But we're not open to the public. You're a special case, Sugar.
Oh, we're special. Other attractions?
Well, let's see. The NCR has an embassy here, but why you'd want to go talk to a bunch of boring old politicians, I surely don't know. Oh, and the Vault 21 Hotel and Gift Shop has an adorable collection of old Vault-Tec memorabilia. And I suppose if you like neon signs, you might check out Michelangelo's sign shop.
Let's talk about something else.
Anything you like, Sugar.
Can you tell me about Mr. House?
Why, Sugar? He's the maximum utmost. If it weren't for Mr. House, we wouldn't have this fabulous wonderland of New Vegas, would we?
Sounds like you're pretty fond of him.
Well, of course I am, silly. Mr. House is just the smartest, most wonderful man there ever was. Why, did you know he single-handedly reclaimed New Vegas from all those nasty tribes that used to live here?
I did not.
He single-handedly sent in his Securitrons to do it, but that counts in my book.
No, it doesn't. I didn't realize robots could have such strong feelings about people.
Sugar, I may be a robot on the outside, but on the inside, my neuro-computational matrix is an exact copy of Mr. House's favorite girl.
So you're a copy of a dead woman? What exactly do you do for Mr. House?
Mr. House has a lot of needs, Sugar. I take care of all of them, and a lady doesn't kiss and tell.
Oh, that was adorable. I really don't want to think about that. Something else.
Anything you like, Sugar.
And what kind of robots are you?
Why, I'm a Robco PDQ-88B Mark I Securitron, you silly goose. We're the finest in personal civil robotic security on the market.
That's what my daughter-in-law says. Silly goose, what is this place?
This is the Lucky 38 Resort and Casino. Or it used to be. Mr. House has kept the place locked up tight for ages now. Nobody comes in or out.
What's with the snow? There's a snow globe collection?
Not many people know this, but Mr. House is one of the world's biggest collectors of antique snow globes. If you happen to find any out in the wasteland, you can bring them to me, and I'll add them to his collection.
Oh,
Get
we
a
have
reward,
one.
of course.
And Dragon
In
told me we
fact,
missed another one.
One of Mr. House's favorites went missing when we moved the collection. If you have a look around the Lucky 38, you might even find it.
Ooh. I got a snow globe.
You do? Why, that's
2,000
just
bottle
wonderful.
caps.
I'll take it and put it with the rest of the collection.
And, okay, thank you, Jane. ... huh? So where are we supposed to go? Who are you?
Enjoy all the Vegas Strip has to offer.
Are you Mr. House? Mr. House.
This meeting has been a long time coming, hasn't it? You've come a long ways, literally, and, I suspect, figuratively as well. I have to ask, now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see?
I've never seen anything like this place. A city devoted to vice and sin, what's not to love. I prefer the wasteland, to be honest. What the hell are you? Can we get down to business? I've never seen anything like this place.
Of course you haven't. Vegas always was one of a kind. What you see down on the Strip is just a fraction of the city's former glory, and yet more than an echo. I preserved its spirit. Or perhaps you were referring to the Lucky 38? The years haven't been kind to her, but still she manages to impress.
Why the VIP treatment? I'm just a courier.
Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game ever since Victor dug you out of the ground. Don't be afraid to admit it.
I mean, yeah, let's get down to business then.
The business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough.
What do you propose?
My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip. What happens to Benny, I leave to your discretion.
Oh, we're going to see him
When
next.
you bring the chip to me, I will pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract. How's that?
It's a good start, but well below market price.
Very well. 5 times the bonus. Not 1 cap more.
I accept your terms.
Well enough. Return to me when you have the platinum chip in your possession. Any final matters for us to discuss?
I have some questions.
What did you wish to know?
How do I get to Benny?
It won't be easy. Benny is always surrounded by at least 4 bodyguards, except when he's in his private suite on the 13th floor of the Tops.
Chairman, are your employees? Don't they take orders?
It's more complicated than that. The chairmen share what you might call a tribal affinity. Look for a man named Swank, Benny's second-in-command. He's always been a reliable, if unimaginative, employee. Do your best to convince him that you're working under my auspices. If you have evidence of Benny's crimes, show it to him.
Can I show him the scar on my head? Why can't you be the one to tell Swank? I want to take a diplomatic approach. Any ideas on how I could catch him off guard?
Sneaking into Benny's suite on the 13th floor would be very difficult, but not impossible. There might be guards. Certainly there'd be a sturdy lock on his front door.
Okay. Say I want to take a diplomatic approach.
If you were to approach Benny in public, you might be able to leverage his fear of exposure to make him agree to meet with you in private.
Okay, I think I'm just going guns
What else
blazing.
did you want to know?
Maybe. Tell me about him.
Benny has led the chairman ever since I recruited his tribe 7 years ago. Until his recent misbehavior, I'd planned to make him my protege. Maybe if I'd begun grooming him sooner, none of this would have happened.
What use would you have for a protege?
To achieve my aims, I require a capable human agent to perform certain tasks.
I mean, that makes sense.
I knew Benny was ambitious, even ruthless, but I believed he would do the job so long as he was incentivized appropriately. Obviously, I miscalculated his drive for supremacy, but in any case, you've come along. A more than suitable replacement.
Why did Benny betray you?
I have to think that he found out about the platinum chip and mistakenly convinced himself that he could use it to his own ends. One of the problems of a tribal workforce, I'm afraid. No intuitive understanding of how complex technologies can be.
Why don't you intervene sooner when Benny ambushed me?
Why didn't Victor intervene sooner, you mean?
He was on your orders.
Good Springs is a bit too far away for me to reliably control a Securitron agent by remote. I can send and receive packets of data at best. Victor's combat algorithms determined the proper course of action. Benny and his thugs were more than a match for a lone Securitron.
I mean, yeah.
When he alerted me, I instructed him to approach the site after Benny and the others had departed.
Let's talk about something else.
What else did you want to know?
What is the platinum chip?
It's a very special item. There's nothing else like it in the entire world. It was lost a long time and difficult to find. That's all you need to know about it for this stage of our enterprise. Fulfill your contract, deliver the chip, and good things will come your way.
I mean, easy enough. The more I know about the chip, the easier I can find it.
You might keep an eye out for any computers that Benny's been using. Maybe even a computer lab of some sort.
Okay, if the chip's so valuable, why is a single courier to transport it?
You realize you were just one of many couriers. The rest of them, dummies, so to speak? Add to that many thousands of caps worth of mercenary protection to screen your avenue of approach. Had I used an armed caravan to transport the chip, I might as well have been announcing to the world, this is important, attack this.
I mean, yeah.
I didn't want to attract the attention of groups like the Great Khans or the Brotherhood of Steel. Alas, the real threat was closer to home.
Why don't you send your robots into the tops to arrest Benny?
Frontal assaults on casinos, not good for business. In any case, Benny would see it coming. And all he'd have to do is hold the chip up and point a pistol at it. Our foremost advantage is that Benny doesn't know that I know he has the chip. Let's not squander it.
I mean, that's a good point. I do have the right to know more, though.
That's simply not true.
Okay, apparently I don't.
I am the only person to hold any rights pertaining to the chip. I designed it, and I paid for it dearly.
I died for it.
To develop that chip, I spent a sum of US dollars. Not the bottle caps that pass as currency these days, but a sum beyond counting. For decades, I paid salvagers to comb the ruins for it. And when it was finally discovered, tens of thousands of caps spent to have it brought here. We know how that turned out. Complete your contract, and it will be the last time I pay for the chip. Save your questions for then.
Okay. Who exactly are you?
I am Robert Edwin House, President, CEO, and sole proprietor of the new Vegas Strip. I oversaw the city's renovations starting from 2274 onward. The three families are my employees. Before the Great War of 2077, I was the founder, president, and CEO of Robco Industries, a vast computer and robotics corporation.
You appear to be a computer, not a man.
Don't let the video screens and computer terminals fool you. I'm flesh and blood, not silicon.
The lifespan you're claiming is impossible even for ghouls and super mutants.
I see you've made a study of the topic. My knowledge of the science of longevity would fill several textbooks. Perhaps after a decade or two of economic reconstruction, I can commercialize these technologies and offer them to others, such as yourself.
How have you stayed alive all this time?
Let's just say it was very costly. But I was willing to make the sacrifices longevity entailed, financial and otherwise.
How did you establish New Vegas?
We can discuss this in greater detail at another time. Suffice it to say that when my Securitrons detected NCR scouts at Hoover Dam, I took action. I recruited a tribal force to supplement my Securitrons and renovated the Strip just in time to welcome the NCR as it marched into the region. Instead of war, a treaty was negotiated, and the money started to pour in.
Okay. Tell me about the factions vying for New Vegas.
It's understandable that you'd be curious about this topic, but we'll hold off until the platinum chip has been recovered. What else?
I know this was a whole lot of, just
listening
to them.
Be on your way.
This episode, but I like the storyline, and I'm trying to learn more of it. So, yeah. So we need to go confront Benny. I think I might go back to the Wastelands, but how do I live here? I don't actually know. Victor?
Congratulations, partner. The boss has instructed me to comp you to the High Roller Suite.
Oh, there's my answer.
You can bring your friends, too. Be like a little clubhouse for the gang you put together.
Nice.
Just bear in mind, you're the only one gets to see the boss. Any friends you got, they can wait in the suite.
Sounds
Enjoy
good.
the digs, partner. They're plenty fancy.
Oh, I'm excited to see what it looks like. Well then, take me to the presidential suite. Is that where we were living?
High Roller Suite.
Ooh. This is ours? What is this? Terminal. Welcome, guests. Oh, we can upgrade. Okay, what can we upgrade? Crafting locker, fridge, wardrobe. Oh, we can even sell things? I guess... Wait, what? I want to be over here, game. Over here. Ah! What did it just... No, do not sell my binoculars. Yes. Okay, hold on. I don't even know what it has in it before we go upgrading. Let's check out our new dings. Okay, so we got a bed, pillow. Oh, we can take the things that are in here. Okay, so we got a wardrobe here. With the baseball cap and park controller. Outfit. Got a not working computer. We have a desk we can put things in. Another wardrobe here. Ooh, I will take that duct tape now. I have to do some organizing because everything has to have its place. Okay, what else do we have? Ooh, look at this big old bathroom. Another oh. Oh! I have to... Oh. Okay, might as well. I never thought to look in trash cans. Apparently I need to start looking in trash cans. We got a Braxo, tin cans, an iron, 2 bathtubs. Really close together. I'll take that coffee and look. Okay. TV and a radio. What else? Well, maybe we should just go, like... This place is huge. I don't think I need to upgrade it at all. Nuka-Cola, sure. This is just... Nothing we can store stuff in here. Anything in there? No. Another desk. Carton of cigarettes. So, you know what? We might as well just take the ashtrays. Instead of throwing them away, we can at least sell them. Iron, paperweight. No. This is much better than where we're staying right now. We can use that for our items to sell. So it kind of makes sense with what I'm doing now at the other place. Wow. Hello, Victor. Hold on. I'm just checking out my digs. What else we got? Oh, a fridge. Okay. Empty bottles. Oh, well, I don't want empty bottles on my counter. There's an orb. There's a ghost in here, y'all. I don't want it. Got a metal spoon. Empty bottles. It's a big old table. Coffee mug in the sink. Why is it in the sink? Who knows? I'll take some squirrel stew. We can put food in here too. Anything in there? Can I? Okay, it doesn't come off. Fair enough. That is a big dining room table. All sorts of. Ooh. Sew that up. Okay, we already got food in here. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and put 5 of those in. Cram can go in. Dog meat. I need to cook up this gecko steak. And what else do we just grab? I'll put like 4 Nuka-Colas in. I don't want to take that many with me. Oh my god, y'all, it's gonna take me so... I know, I'm gonna put everything in here. Because we have to move. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Oh wait, we have another room to look at, don't we? Before I go. Ooh, a rec room with stuff all over the ground. Ooh, another book. Future weapons today. And, oh, binoculars. So that would have made up for me selling them. I don't know if there's enough store. Ooh, ooh, oh. Oh, that's the one I sold them. That's super cool. It's a display case like Fallout 76. I love it. Anything in there? No? Yeah, we might do some upgrading. Like, I don't know. Is there a limit? Oh, wait. Wait. Was that a magazine? It was. Was there a limit? Kitchen was where? This way. On how much food I can put in here? I don't think there's a limit, so I think 1 refrigerator will be fine. But I wouldn't mind. Let's see. Upgrade suite. Hello, hello, hello. I don't know what's going on with it. Like, I'm gonna get to relog. It's like I can't do anything. Eh, we'll figure that out later. For whatever reason, I can't figure it out. So, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And as always, before I go, remember when gaming, have fun, play hard, but in real life, be the change you wish to see in the world. Later, y'all.